Welcome back, everyone. Time for another episode, and this week we're looking at the trailer for Hereafter, directed by Clint Eastwood. I love all of his movies except for any of them, although Gran Torino had its little quirky moments that I thought were quite delicious. I'm sure that Hereafter is going to be an Oscar nom this year, so I've got to lay down some unfounded hatred on it. Anyway, let's get started. Here we go.
Give me your hands. I don't even do this anymore.
You know, I really hate when people do that. I don't do this anymore. It looks a lot to me like you're doing it.
Your brother, I'm telling you, he's really for real. You can make money doing this.
For a while, I had an office, a website, newspaper articles, even had a book written about him.
So what happened?
Couldn't cope.
I never knew that Matt Damon won Best Actor. That's because he never did. He won his Academy Award for writing. Why would they show that? Because they need all the help they can get. It's Matt Damon. Matt Damon!
Can I ask you a question?
The job I had before was as a psychic.
How do we take this seriously? I used to be a psychic. I just play. I can't even comment on that anymore.
What do you think happens when we die?
Well, that seems like an appropriate question for a first date. I asked that question on all of my first dates. That's why you don't have any second dates.
I recognize you. You're that psychic.
I have news for you. I don't do it anymore.
Cool it, dude. He's a little kid. Why are you yelling at him? Besides, you've got a website up. You said you don't do this anymore. Take the damn website down. It's not that hard.
Matt Damon.
I give you my word, I won't tell anyone.
You have a duty to do it because you have a gift.
It's not a gift, Billy. It's a curse.
That line was so predictable, I actually thought I heard it before he said it. Yeah, that was awesome. The trees coming down, that was rad. It's a shame that's going to be the only cool part in the entire movie, and it's probably going to be 30 seconds long.
Matt Damon!
I think you experienced death. Listen. Everything I have, I lost.
If you're worried about being on your own, don't be. You're not.
That was one of the most poorly delivered lines I have ever witnessed. Oh my lord, that's so moving. It's okay, you're not alone. I don't know why I hang out with you. I don't know why I hang out with you either, you heartless son of a bitch. You know what I think it is? I think that this movie is Clint Eastwood saying to the world, I am going to die soon. The man is older than dirt. It's going to happen, and this is his way of saying, I've come to terms. Everything will be okay. It's so sad.
Matt Damon.
Hereafter.
They must have paid the guy who just said hereafter one time like $10,000 an hour just to make sure we didn't confuse this movie with the Drew Barrymore classic Ever After. Oh, I love that movie. Ugh, I can't wait to not see this movie. I just don't understand how they can make it. You can't make a serious movie about a non-serious concept, like psychics. I take psychics quite seriously, and I think you're retarded. I foresee you being an asshole. And I would agree with you on that. But I still don't understand why this movie is getting made. Let's look at these pictures of some famous psychics, and we'll decide which one doesn't fit. You got John Edward here. You got Sylvia Brown. You got this guy who looks really cool in a black and white picture, whose name I don't remember, but apparently is very famous as being a psychic. And you got this schmuck. I love all of them. She's always on Montel. Montel? Really? What? You can just ask this guy, James Randi. He used to be called the Amazing Randi. He's an ex-magician turned psychic debunker, okay? He has $1 million reward offered to any psychic or medium or whatever you want to call it who comes forward and can actually prove they have abilities. Nobody's done it.
The guy who picked that mantle up is a guy who offered you $1 million. His name is the Amazing Randi. Offered you $1 million. He says he can debunk you. Why would you not take that money? And
it's funny. I was on Larry King Live once. They asked me the same question, and I made a joke, and I'll say the same thing here. Would I allow myself to be tested by somebody who's got an adjective as a first name, or would I go to do what I did, which is I went to the University of Arizona and participated with the Human Energy Systems Laboratory, among other people who do this, where they were taking this more credibly and serious.
No, that's not what you do. You don't prove a point to somebody who already believes you. You're supposed to go to a skeptic and prove them wrong. That's how proving something works. I love hating people for all the right reasons. You know what? I'm just gonna call it here. Psychics aren't real. Don't talk to dead people. You can't make a serious story about it, okay? Over. Done. Hatred founded.
I lost my boyfriend tragically a few years ago. They never found him. And I've had such a hard time since. Every day.
The reason why you didn't find him is because he's in water. And to find him in water, it's like the girl that's missing in Aruba. You can't find somebody.
Well, it was September 11th. There was no, he was a fireman, but there was
no, see, I keep seeing him in water.
What a heartless bitch.